Hello artists, today we're going to start an awesome space picture inspired by Lost in Spice with Skippy John Jones. So you will have a messy mat, you will have a piece of black paper, and on your paper, before we forget, I need you to write your name and your class and flip it over. Please choose a color that shows up on black paper. Then on the front side, take a pencil, and I want you to go from corner to corner. Make a big curve. Don't worry if it's a little wobbly. This big curve is going to be your planet. Pencil down. Next, you will have some paint. And every student will have a sponge. We're going to do some controlled sponge painting in your sky. So your space can be a little more colorful. Represents galaxies far away or gases and other things out in outer space. It's best to start with the light color first, which is yellow. So I just dip it in, not scooping, and bounce on your page. When you need to use another color, just turn your sponge, use a different side. You can have your colors mixed together. And I'm bouncing up and down, not smearing all over the place. All right, notice I did not cover the entire paper. And did I sponge inside my planet? I did not. I left it alone. Sponge goes back on the tray when you are done. Next, space has stars. We need some stars. Every table will have a little supply kit here. So I'm going to get a little bit of white paint on a brush. You'll either have a toothbrush or a paintbrush. With the comb, hold it. And when we brush, we're going to be brushing this direction on the bristles. So not the same direction that they're pointing, against the bristles. Opposite direction, and you want to make sure you're pointing towards your paper, not towards yourself, because this is some controlled splatter painting. So I'm brushing towards my paper, staying away from my planet, and what it's doing is leaving lots of little white splatters that are stars. And if you accidentally have a long streak, that's okay, we'll call it a shooting star. If any hair falls out of your brush, just pick it off of your paper, please and thank you. Comb back in the tray. For your planet, we're going to give it a little bit of value. So you're going to pick one color that you know you really want your planet to be. So let's say I really want my planet to be orange. I've got orange chalk. Then you look at the color wheel and find your color. And then what color is beside it that is lighter? So orange beside orange, but lighter is yellow. So these are the only two colors I'm using to start my planet. So I'm going to take that orange and color the entire planet orange. I'm using the side of my chalk, makes it go a little faster. Then on this top edge, I'm using my lighter color. So I'm making a fat line with that lighter color. Remember, chalk smears, so you want to be careful when you're working with it. Then you will all have a piece of tissue. I'm going to take that piece of tissue and use it. I'm carefully blending the same direction that my planet goes. So I'm following that curve. If you have extra chalk, you can always shake it off on your table. Now our planet needs to have some wonderful little craters in it. So we can take some black chalk and make an oval or two or three. And this one I can just blend with my finger. Now I'm going to take one side of the oval, and over here on the edge I'm going to make a line that comes down. Did it the same side on all my craters. Or I can use my yellow again. We blend this. You always blend the light color first, so I did the yellow first. Now I have some amazing 3D craters. So it's light on one side, dark on the other. And I carefully blended with my finger.